Selamat Hari Raya, maaf Zahir dan Batin daripada saya United Kingdom Muhammad Farhan Aiman. Happy Eid Mubarak! Selamat Hari Raya to all my friend and to everyone who celebrated. Well, today after a month we fasting, I'm glad. Wow, finally it's Eid. Well, so what we supposed to do in Eid? Well, what I supposed to do when I was in my country, we first of all, of course, take a picture. And then ask for forgiveness sake from our parent. Like we have a, you put your all your part of all your, you ask for all your family to forgive you. So simple. My Eid Mubarak in here is simple. It's the same thing. It's not simple. It's the same thing that I used to do in my country. So let's see how is I will celebrate Eid Mubarak in here. You might wondering what I'm wearing, isn't it? This is Malay traditional clothes. We have one set clothes with the, well, I don't know what else in English, but we call it sampan. Yeah, by the way, I put it wrong way. It's fun. So this is how when you celebrate in Malaysia. Well, we're not gonna wearing a same color. Some part of family gonna change. It depend, because some of my family group, they got like have another family, so they follow the family opinion about the color. Otherwise, this year the color is like more the color last year is green. I prefer the green one. We have a photo session. We celebrate Eid Mubarak. Mubarak, we used to ask for forgiveness.
Dedi selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri Ma'azabat.
Allahu Akbar. Selamat Hari Raya, Pak. Maaf Zahir Batin kalau Pak ada banyak buat dosa ke, apa-apa ke. Jangan nakal lalu. Okay, Pak.
Kamu nak apa-apa ke, maaf kalau ada apa semuanya.
Ya. Ya, Mak. Selamat Hari Raya, Mak. Maaf Zahir Batin. Banyak buat dosa, Mama.
Awun.
Banyak apa, nakal, stubborn, arrogant, ego semua ada, Mama. Minta maaf, Mak.
Mama awun sama. Bye. Salam Eid Mubarak.
Salam Eid Mubarak.
I seek your forgiveness.
Hey, why you looking, Mommy? Look at me.
From top to bottom.
From top to bottom.
Alright, same to me.
I love you.
I love you.
Big hug.
We celebrate
like
Eid Mubarak in
Like here?
It's not only in India. We celebrate our country as well. We're going to celebrate the Eid Mubarak in town. This is how you celebrate Eid Mubarak. We're going to take a picture in the castle and city hall, some a few places. Well, it's totally different at Malaysia, I know, because in Malaysia you're gonna see some of family, but in here we just celebrate, just take a picture and then we walk around. Hot and windy today. City Hall now, Cardiff City Hall. We just come to take a picture for family Eid Mubarak. Hopefully we go to castle after this. You might wondering about Eid Mubarak, how I celebrate in here. Well, the first year I celebrate in London. Of course, it was the first year we celebrate in a Malaysian hall in London. So, and then last year was horrible year. I was in the middle of my exam before I go into college this year, so I didn't celebrate it. So sad. But this year is the year I celebrate with my family. My dad come, my mom holiday, also my sister, because last year was like in the middle of school, so everyone quite busy to come. My dad was in Malaysia, I think. Yes, he celebrated with his family. Well, it's my grandfather, my grandparents. So this year I go celebrate. Well, I'm not going out. Well, we already going out, but after it's raining and then it's quite windy outside today. Day of it, so what we can do? The weather is really bad mood about celebrate. Well, I'm not sure. So this year I wearing pink color. Well, we call baju Melayu. So I think something I want to show you guys about the Malaysian food that I used to eat when I celebrate in Malaysia, kinda. Yeah, every single country have a special food. So this one is like it's like sweet cookie that when you visit someone house, you might be wondering that you're gonna see that they put in the jar with. Well, this is what I mean. Well, it's kind of cookie, or I don't know in English, but every time you celebrate Eid Mubarak in my country, you must found this at every single house, I think. Look, my favorite one was this one, cornflake honey. Let me show you. It's just a cornflake and honey. You just bake and then and a lot of people, I hate this one because it's easy to break. This one is we call tat. Well, I'm not sure in English, but if you can see in the middle is oh yeah, pineapple paste. Yeah, they put pineapple there. So, well, I'm not gonna eat. I don't like it. I like this one. It's much better, but I don't know this one. But it's nice as well. Well, this one is sampret. I think sampret. I'm not sure. Well, this is chocolate cookie. That's it. Well, if you celebrate in Malaysia, of course you got like 10 jar of cookie, and then some little bit sweet, and then people put a pudding. Well, for me this six jar is enough. Nobody gonna come to my house like Malaysia. You just not similar like you celebrate in Malaysia. You do open house, people come, you invite, you have a relative that about a year you never see, and then you have a little small conversation. Wow, I miss how to celebrate in Malaysia. Well, everyone have a different celebration when they do in their own country. Probably I'm not sure. Also, I talk about open house in here. Last year, the first year I go to open house at London. Malaysia Hall do open house where we have a community of Malaysia from different each part come to celebrate. That time we eat a lot of our traditional food. I cannot show you because I just remember about the satay. Yeah, of course satay. Rendang. It was like like beef curry, like you might know. And then also ketupat. Ketupat is like rice I don't know how to explain how they look like. Might come to my country, you might see the different food in there, unique the food you going. Some people have different style when they cook, different taste. But for me, well, food is food. You cannot resist the food. So nice. Oh my, it's sunny now, and then after that it's raining. Well, I think the celebration in Malaysia was wow. I can't remember how the celebration is, but non-stop people invite you, go to each house, have fun and eat. And I'm not sure, but it's nice because you meet new people, you have a small conversation, you talk. So in Malaysia, we give whoever try fasting, and then whoever not married yet, who's still single, who have no job, study, whoever, but as long you not married, you got like duit raya. But they put in envelope with money, but it's depend on the person who want to give to them. It's depend the person that how much they want to give to, like depend. If you really close, like your part of your family, you get a lot. But if like your friend, family, your neighbor, you get less. But for me, I don't mind, because duit raya is like for fun. You come to house, and then you eating, you have fun, and before you go home, before you finish everything, and then the owner of house might be give you one envelope of duit raya. Wow, in that envelope have a money, but not much. It's just maybe 1 ringgit. It's like you put £1 in there, that's it, or £5, that's it. It's not much that you put like 500 in there. Oh my god, if people do that, I'm gonna buy new camera. To thinking about that, my last duit raya, I mean like the envelope I have money, I think 2015, 2014, that is my last. Because that envelope have money is like someone who are already married and who feel like they have responsibility to give them. Well, you have a certain age to get that money. When you are baby, you get a lot of money. People will like, oh my god, so cute, oh my god. But when you are grow up like me, you get less. People will like, well, you can own, you can go job. People might say that in Malaysia. You might don't like this one. You got a makcik bawang, you know, makcik bawang, like talk about you. They're gonna asking you, hey, when you gonna marry? Hey, Ja, when you gonna marry? And I was like, damn, I still study, and then I don't even have my own permanent job, proper qualification, and then how can I want to marry someone like straight age, like is much bawang, and then they will like talk about you, and some like that. But I don't mind. You talk about me. You don't know who am I. We celebrate. We have in the night, when you with your cousin, your relative, your sister, brother, everyone, you might play the firework. Of course, everyone play firework. But in here, I don't know where to find the firework. So hard to buy it. The last thing about Eid Mubarak in Malaysia is you can see it's totally different. That you might think that, oh yeah, me just stay home. But when I was in my country, no, you go to your cousin house, your grandparent house, and then you need to stuck in the middle of the road, because every single Eid Mubarak season, you might find that the road might have a jam. I don't know who the hell make the jam. Might stuck in the middle of the road, because you know it take time to go back to your village, your hometown, to see your grandparent, to see your parent, might be to see your cousin that about a year you never see. Like me, I never see my cousin about, I never counted how many years I have been here. So well, I used to call my grandmother about how is she fine or not in Malaysia? Well, that's it. So you might see it's so much different, because celebrating here might be wondering like celebrate with just your part of your family, but in Malaysia you celebrate with the whole generation of your family, your cousin, your uncle, your auntie, your I don't know who your relative from another country. You might have a same blood, but you have a different country. You might see now, because you can see the light, because it's dark, because outside it's raining. Well, that's it about how I celebrate my Eid Mubarak. Not really nice. Well, it's nice because you have you still have your family to celebrate with. That's it. The nice thing about Eid Mubarak, you've been together in one day to celebrate it. Like every single celebration in this world, you together with your family, celebrate together. You not by yourself. Might someone, well, they might not see their family for a while, but for me, just, well, Eid Mubarak, well, any celebration is, we become together, we see your family. That's it. So happy Eid Mubarak to everyone, to my friend in here, to my friend in Malaysia. Selamat Hari Raya. Maaf zahir dan batin daripada saya, United Kingdom, Muhammad Farhan Aiman.